everybody, it's Matt from the house, and in this video we're going to talk to you a little bit about the Liquid Force FlexTrack system and the 4D bindings, and exactly what they mean and when you can and can't use them. So let's check this out. Okay, so when you're shopping for wakeboards at thehouse.com, you might notice that some of the Liquid Force boards don't have inserts. They have what's called the FlexTrack system. So it's a pretty cool system. You do not have to have a specific binding for it. It's basically, you've got these inserts that kind of slide around a little bit in this track system. And basically what you do is you get your screws, you pop them in there, you slide your bindings exactly to where you want them, and then you tighten them down and you're good to go. So it's a pretty cool system because not only is it really durable, but it gives you kind of unlimited stance options with your boots. But the biggest question that we actually get is not so much about the FlexTrack, but it's actually about the 4D boots. So Liquid Force has obviously an awesome line of boots. Some of them you will see 4D in the name, some of them you'll see 6X. So 6X is basically the standard 6-inch mounting pattern. You can put it on this and pretty much any other board on the market. Now the 4D versions, and you'll notice that basically the 4D versions, they pretty much come in a 6X as well. But the 4D version of the binding, basically what it is, it's a smaller footprint of the boot. So it basically helps, one, you get a little bit more adjustment with the channel there, the FlexTrack system, but also it's helping to get rid of the dead spot basically underneath, your feet. A lot of guys that ride the flexible boards really like this. But the really cool thing about it is that not only is it in really tight, real close to the boot, but it comes with this hardware that you actually slide down in there and replace the channel or the inserts that come with the board. And you basically replace them with this this insert that actually is at a 45-degree angle. So basically what we're doing is we're running the hardware in at a 45-degree angle. It's basically a little sturdier pull on the inserts. So just gives a little bit better mounting, a little bit better riding, a little bit better, again, a little bit better pull, more solid pull on the actual inserts when you're actually doing the things you're doing when you're wakeboarding, especially if you're riding the park and stuff and you're really pressing on the board and putting a lot of pressure on them. So again, really cool thing about these boards is that if you are looking for a new wakeboard and you like one of the Liquid Force models, but you want to use your, bindings that are not 4D, and basically any binding on the market that has that standard 6-inch, you can put on the FlexTrack system. But if you are looking for a set of new boots and you're checking out a pair of the 4D bindings and you don't have a Liquid Force board with this FlexTrack system, you cannot. You're gonna wanna go for the 6X version of that. That will mount on any of the boards with the standard 6-inch hole pattern on them. All right, well, thanks for checking out our video about the Liquid Force FlexTrack system and the 4D bindings. Hopefully that helps you a little bit when you're shopping for new pieces and parts for your bindings, whether you need new boots for an old board, whether you need a new board for some old boots, or whether you need the whole thing. It can definitely help you make a little bit smarter purchases as you're adding things to your cart at thehouse.com. But if you got any questions beyond any of the stuff we touched on in the video here, leave us some comments down below. We're on there every single day trying to answer your questions. We definitely want to make sure we get you some rad equipment, but we want to make sure that everything's going to work the way it needs to work too. Like, subscribe, and definitely get that notification bell on too so you can find out when all the new videos drop. And yeah, whether you got the channel system, whether you got the 4D, the 6-inch, whatever you got, get yourself a board and get out and ride, because any day of riding is a good day of riding.